Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be packing for a client job that I have for this weekend, and I thought I would take you guys along with me. I know that I haven't uploaded for about 2 weeks. I was having a bit of a break. I've had a few things happen with the settlement of my new house and I just needed to get some things sorted, but I'm back now. I'm going to be uploading twice a week as per my normal schedule, and I thought this would be a really fun video to start with. I will be honest with you, I'm like totally in my dressing gown right now. It's like really late at night and it's literally like Friday night and I have this client tomorrow, so I thought I would film this for you guys and let me know if you like these kinds of videos, because I would love to do these more regularly for you guys, especially if you're an aspiring makeup artist and you're interested in what kind of products that you should take out to a different client. So I have a client this weekend. I've actually got two at two different locations, so I will be packing my Etoile collective bag. This is the medium bag and it has the strap on the front, which makes it really easy to move around with. And there are two sets of compartments. There's the top section here. I do have some face charts just sitting in there for now because I don't really tend to use this top bit unless I have my hygiene products in here. And then I also have the main compartment, which is down here, which I will be filling with lots and lots of makeup. I have shown you guys this bag when I was doing my hygiene products in one of my previous videos. I will have that linked in the description box below, but this is it empty. It is a bit dirty. I haven't had the chance to clean it, just being honest with you, but it's really great. It has all of these removable little slots that go in there, and you can move it and customize it to however you want it to be. Like for example, if you want to have more foundations in here versus anything else, you can just move these compartments around to suit. You just can't move this massive one here. So these compartments are going to be smaller, but I suppose you could pull that out and have that as a long compartment as well for different things. So this is just left over from one of my previous clients. I only take this out when I have like 1 or 2 clients that I'm working on, because this works quite well. So it has these compartments here, but then in the top, I'm not quite sure if you can see, it has all of this in the top, which is a nice little netting space here to put additional products, and also has a space for your brushes underneath there as well. But I have a separate carrier for my brushes, so I do tend to just use this part and then just the netting part that's just here. So let's start with products. So I'm going to start with my bases. I'm going to take 3 different primers with me. I know that may sound like a bit of overkill, but what I'm going to take is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. I'm also going to take the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. And then I'm also going to take my all-time favorite, which is the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas primer. This is in the solid form. Now I can see my camera is really overexposed, so I'm just going to turn that down for you guys, and I'll be right back. So I hope that's a little bit better moving forwards. Let me know in the comments below if you do prefer the settings like this, but yes, so sorry about that. But in this space, this is where I'm going to keep all of my bases. So I'm going to aim to have all of my primers and all of my foundations here. And the ones that I'm going to take are going to be my ride or dies. So I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation for the girls that do like the more luminous look or have more dry skin. I'm also going to take my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. This is in the shade Cashew. I have been told by the girls that they are going to be fake tan for the job, so I feel like taking a number of fake tan shades, the ones that I'm mentioning today, are really good for fake tans like Bondi Sands, Mine Tan, and also Loving Tan, so we'll be able to mix and match as needed. I'm also going to take the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Foundation in the shade Tawny, just in case there's somebody with dry skin again. And then I'm also going to take the NARS, what's this one? Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Punjab. I love this. I've had this multiple times over the years and I swear by it. So pop that in there as well. And last but not least, I'm going to take the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation. This is in the shade 30WY. I love this shade. It's a really good dupe for the NARS Punjab if you really like that, but this is a little bit more of a lighter coverage. So they're the foundations that I'm going to take with me. I'm just going to rearrange them so that they're, as you can see, placed a little bit better, and then I will be right back. So next I'm going to go into concealers and powders and also my setting sprays. So just starting with the concealers, I am going to take quite a few because I'm going to take some color correctors and some eye bases as well. The first eye base that I'm going to take is the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm just going to pop that up here. I'm also going to take the Painterly Paint Pot by MAC as well, just because there are people with pinky undertones and then more yellowy undertones. I'm also going to take the Becca color corrector. This is in the light medium. This is the salmon tone. It might be blowing up on camera, but I love this stuff as a makeup artist. If you have this one and an apricot, it's really awesome for color correcting, and I definitely love it. I'm also going to take my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Medium 1 Custard. I swear by this. Packaging gets so dirty, but I love it. I'm also going to take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC20. I love this. I'm still so obsessed with this right now. If you haven't tried it, it's like an OG and it's so good. Just gonna pop that back there. I'm also going to take my Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is in the shade Vanilla. I love this as well. This is really, really nice for those fake tan girls as well. And just to mix things up for the shade, I am going to take the Jeffree Star concealer. I don't know the name of this, but this is in C13. I know that there's a lot of stuff going around about Jeffree Star at the moment, but I do still like this concealer and I'm going to use it up before throwing the components away. Again, it doesn't fit. I will have to rearrange this later, but let's move on to powders and setting sprays. So for powders, I am only going to take two. One of them is going to be the Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. I love this. I've got powder all over it, of course. I will have to wipe this stuff down too. And then the other powder I'm going to take is the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder. Oldie but a goodie. It works for so many different people. And then the setting sprays I'm going to take is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Ultra Fine Mist. I'm also going to take the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Don't know if that's going to fit. And then I'm also going to take the MAC Fix Plus Rose. I love this stuff. It's so good. I've actually just decided I've rearranged some things a little bit because I am taking only these two powders. I am going to actually take the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist out and I might try to restructure it a little bit differently later. I am also going to really quickly move these concealers in here just because I know that I'm going to be reaching for them. So I'm just going to place them in here for now and then deal with them later. So the next step is going to be bronzers, blushes, and highlighters. So the ones that I'm going to take for this particular client includes the NARS Laguna. So this is in a massive packaging. It's just basically a jumbo Laguna and a little Eda brush. I never use the brush, but I mean, I love the product, so I'm just going to pop that in here. I'm also going to see if I can fit my Chanel Soleil Dame de Chanel. Look, I don't love this for me, but for other clients, they do seem to love it on their skin. I think it's just my skin type that makes it kind of go a little bit funny, and I have mentioned it in one of my videos. I don't love it, but I am going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I love this. I think it is absolutely stunning on so many different skin types. So I'm going to pop that in there and see. Oh, that fits, thank goodness. I'm also going to take my Milani Luminoso because it's like my go-to blush and it looks good on so many people. And then I'm also going to take a liquid highlighter, which is going to be the Anastasia Liquid Glow. I'm just going to pop that in there so it's nice and close, but it doesn't get in the way. Because there is room for another blush. I might grab one more just to take. So I end up grabbing two more blushes. I've got the MAC Mocha and MAC Gingerly. I love both of these, so they can just pop in there. So that's basically all my bases, my setting sprays and my powders, my concealers, liquid pop concealers and correctors, my bronzer, blush, and different other kinds of highlighters and stuff in there too, just because I know that these ones are so reliable, the liquid one and the one that's in the Charlotte Tilbury palette. Next step is going to be lips, brows, and obviously like lashes and stuff like that. So I'm just going to do lashes real quick. I'm going to take the Socialized lashes in Minx 2.0, also the Alina lashes in the shade Cara. I swear by these. I'm wearing these in most of my videos, so if you're ever curious, this is generally what I'm wearing. And then I'm also going to take my Duo Lash Glue that does not have latex in it. I know that I'm allergic to latex near my eyes, so I don't want to have any issues with any of my clients having reactions. I'm going to pull this out and do some rearranging. So I'm going to pop that. I wonder if that'll fit. Oh, Okay, so that fits back here as well. I will take my Morphe spray based off that. And that seems to fit quite snug. So next up is lips. So I am going to take a couple of different products for lips. So what I'm going to take is like quite a variety of nudes, but like your default nudes that everybody loves. So I'm going to take Anniversary by Huda Beauty, which is one of my favorites. I'm also going to take Prom Night by Huda Beauty as well. I'm also going to take Penelope Pink by Charlotte Tilbury. I'm also going to take Very Victoria and also Pillow Talk, because Pillow Talk is such a cult favorite. I want to keep them standing up. And then I'm going to take a few from MAC, and that is going to include Velvet Teddy, Shrimpton, and Blankety, which are some of my favorites. So that's all of them just there, and they're just going to slide back into there. It is still like not super tight how I'd like it to be. I might just see. I don't like the way it's laid out. So I've moved the little casing here and I've popped in the lipsticks a little bit tighter so that I can see them a lot easier when I'm looking at them for clients. I can just see them really, really quick because the shades are facing upwards. Next up is brows. I'm just going to chuck a number of things into the little brow section. I'm going to probably share this space here with the brows just to make it really easy, but we'll see. So I'm going to throw a number of things in. I'm going to throw in the 3D brow tones by Benefit and also the 24-hour brow setter. I'm also going to throw in the Foolproof brow powder in the shade 3. I'm also going to pop in 2 Gimme Brows. One is in the shade number 3 and one is in the shade number 2. I love both of those. I'm also going to take the Cabrow in the shade 3 from Benefit. I'm also going to take this one here, the Precisely My Brow in the shade 3. I'm actually going to move all of those. So this is the thing with this particular setup. You can move stuff around as you need to. It can be a little bit messy, but I mean, it's easy. And I also have 2 MAC pencils here that I'm going to take and just pop that in there. I am also going to take my Dip Brow Pomade by Anastasia in the shade Soft Brown, and I'm going to pop that in there too. And I'm also going to take one more pencil, which is going to be the Benefit Goof Proof in the shade 3. So popping all of that in there. So I do prefer to use gel eyeliners. So I am going to take my Inglot Black Liner and my MAC Black Track as well. So I'm just going to pop them in here. I am also going to take a nude and a brown eyeliner. This one, the nude one is from Tarte and the brown one is from MAC. And then I'm also going to take 2 mascaras. One of them is the MAC Giga Black Lash Mascara and the other one is the Damn Girl Mascara from Too Faced. So I'm going to take the Hourglass Scattered Light in the shade Reflect. I'm going to pop that back there. I'm also going to take 3 Anastasia Beverly Hills pigments in different shades. So these were for the summer collection. I don't know if you can get it anymore, so I'll just pop them back there as well. And I'm pretty sure that is it because I don't think they're going for a glittery look. They're going for a pretty low-key look. So I am going to pack this Mecca Max lip gloss. This is in Rude Nude. I'm just going to shove that there for now. And then I'm pretty sure that's everything that I need for this so far. Now I need to do palettes, which have been sitting here this whole time. They kind of just miraculously appeared. So I am going to take the Nude Medium by Huda Beauty. It just looks like this, super nice nudes. I'm also going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills. You could totally just see me just then. This is the Amrezy palette. I absolutely love it. There's a lot of nice neutral tones in there and a few pops of color. I'm also going to take the Huda Beauty new nudes as well, just in case they want to use these kinds of shades. And then I'm also going to take the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I absolutely love this. And then I'm also going to take the default Soft Glam, which basically everybody loves, so I'm going to take that too. So I'm going to arrange that into my bag and then we can go from there. Okay, so this is kind of the final result of me moving stuff around and figuring out what works for me in this situation. Now there is 100% more room for me to add more stuff because there is the zipper compartment up here as well where I will put my disposables, so like my Q-tips and my sponges and stuff like that will go here. But for now, this closes with absolutely no problems at all. That will zip up, no issues. And because I'm not carrying too much, also it will be quite easy to carry this around with the strap that is in the front. So I'll just take you guys over this really quickly. I have my bronzers, highlighters, blushes here. I have a lip gloss in here and my liquid highlighters. My blushes, I have a spare eyeshadow palette here, but mostly my concealers and my correctors are here. I do have my 2 powders here. I have an additional primer that just sits here. My mascaras and eyeliners are sitting alongside. I have my pigments and my gel pot eyeliners and stuff are sitting back here. I have my setting sprays, my additional primers, and all of my bases are sitting here. That does tend to be my biggest compartment just because I do like to take a lot. And then I do also have my palettes that sit back here, my lipsticks here, my 2 lashes here. The girls have already said they want a dramatic lash, so I know exactly what they're looking for, which is really good as a makeup artist to know what your client wants ahead. Makes such a difference. And then I also have all of my brow stuff back here as well. So that is basically everything that I'm taking to this client today. I do have the additional Morphe spray here. I'm still deciding whether it's just quite large. The only way that you can really fit it is without a lid, and I don't want to run the risk of letting that like leak in my bag when I'm moving stuff around. So I do still have it here just in case I want to take it. And then I do also have some additional slots that I can pop in, but I don't think I'm going to use that, to be honest, either. So that is pretty much everything for my client that I'm going to take tomorrow, aside from my hygiene products. So if you like this kind of video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I love doing kit videos like this for you guys, and I love looking at other people's videos like this, like snooping around what they have and what they're going to take to their clients. So this is what I would take for 2 clients, just so that I'm not lugging around my massive travel case. I do have a video on my channel where I do go through all of my makeup in my travel case. I will have that linked in the description box below if you want to check that out. But this is just kind of like my curated version of a client setup. So let me know if you like this video. Do not forget to subscribe before you leave if you like this kind of content, and I will definitely film more for you guys. But for now, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks guys. Bye.